So we're going to talk about three very basic things to increase your bench, just to kind of help out a little bit form and technique wise. One of them is a lot of thought goes into where your hand placement is, and typically from what I've seen, a lot of people like to go out as far as possible, and this will lessen the range of motion. It's a good theory, but you kind of, for raw lifters, you want to bring your grip in a little bit because it's going to make it a little more stable. And then kind of here makes a lot more sense for being able to tuck in your elbows, which we'll talk about next, than coming out wide. So during training, just mess around with your grip a little bit, bring it in and see where you feel where you're most strong. Certainly if going out wide is where you're strong and that's just what works for you, I'm not suggesting you change it and start from ground zero, but typically for a raw lifter, going in narrow is going to be key. Next thing I want to talk about is elbows. For new lifters or lifters that don't worry a lot about technique, typically will bring the bar down in this kind of motion, and they're going to keep their elbows really flared out. And that's going to do a lot of wear and tear and damage on the shoulder. What I do in my training is when I'm bringing the bar down, I start here and I rotate my elbows in. So I bring them so that my elbows stay tucked in until I get to the touch. When I get the press command, I pop up and the bar speed will slow down, and I rotate my elbows out and finish the lockout. You're going to be strong right here with your elbows flared out. You're going to save your shoulder a lot of damage by keeping it tucked in down in this range. So keep that in mind. Get used to keeping your elbows tucked in, and when the bar speed slows down, force those elbows out and finish the lift. Keep it in mind with having your elbows tucked in and narrowing in your grip. Some of the key things to do is getting your belly pushed out. So really get a good big breath of air when you're bringing the bar down. Finally, I want to talk about feet placement. A lot of people want to try to imitate a really big arch, especially women you'll see that are very flexible. They'll really try to maximize their arch to lessen the range of motion. For them to do that, they typically bring their feet all the way back as far as they can and they press off of their toes. You're not optimizing your leg drive there. What I want you to do is, if that's how you set up that way. Once you get tucked back and you have your traps really underneath you, nice and tight, your shoulder blades are nice and tight back behind you, and you grab the bar, slowly walk your feet out in front of you. Allow your feet to be flat on the ground, so when you get your leg drive, you're pressing off your heels. So you get the bar out in front of you, you get a nice big deep breath of air, you tuck your elbows in, you come down, you get the press command. The first thing you're going to do right off of your chest is you're going to be driving off your heels. You get to where the bar speed slows down, you transition your elbows out to here, and you lock it out. Those are the three biggest things that beginners in bench pressing can learn from and really get some key success out of their bench. You can also find out more information about this on the Alpha Project page on Facebook and at fuelofdesire.com.